This is the WWE Smackdown September 20th, 2024 full show results video, which takes place at Golden One Center in Sacramento, California. The show started with a match between Andrade El Idolo vs LA Knight for the WWE United States Championship, and the result of this match was LA Knight defeated Andrade El Idolo by pinfall with the BFT, retaining the WWE United States Championship. Post-match they jaw at each other and shake hands in a show of respect. Tiffany Stratton is chatting at Nia Jax, a long rambling story about needing to get her nails done and how glad she's going to be to send one of Bayley or Naomi packing. Nia Jax suggests that if Stratton loses she should be leaving SmackDown as well. Back from the commercial, Carmelo Hayes confronts Andrade El Idolo and mocks and berates him for losing, and of course, Andrade pops off and they brawl and referees swarm to break it up. The camera lens gets covered with water, and they're separated. We get a video package of Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns having a face-to-face on a football field. Reigns talks about how this field where he played football is his field and this is his city, and what has Rhodes done for his city? Cody counters with all the blood he and his family have shed in this town and that this may be Roman's city, but it's his home. Reigns acknowledges this and says Cody has everything to lose but he has nothing to lose. They took Jimmy Uso from him, they took Paul Heyman from him, they took the bloodline from him, and they took the garland of the tribal chief from him, and for the first time in a long time, there's no weight on his neck, and he's a man without a country. Rhodes points out he told him he'd be a chief without a tribe before their first WrestleMania match. They took all these things from Roman, but does he really have nothing to lose? He sees this situation and he'll raise him another. Look around WWE, we have a tribal chief that's not him and a WWE champion that's not him, so if he can't even beat his own bloodline, who's standing here right now? It's not the biggest box office attraction in the history of WWE, it's not that guaranteed WrestleMania main eventer, no, it's the guy they used to call Roman Reigns. Reigns cuts to the chase and asks him what he wants, and Cody says he wants his word that he will have his back so that he can have his. Roman considers it for a second, bristling, before telling Cody that he'll have his back, but he needs to understand that when it's all done he's taking back what's his. He goes to leave and Rhodes cuts him off, looking him in the eye and telling him it's not his to take. Reigns tells him he's in his way, Cody steps aside and Roman continues, saying he's in his way in life. We cut to Kevin Owens watching backstage and Byron Saxton walks up for an interview, but KO refuses to comment and walks away. The next match happened between Apollo Crews vs Giovanni Vinci, and the result of this match was Apollo Crews defeated Giovanni Vinci by pinfall with a flash pin. Post-match, Vinci snaps and beats Apollo down at the base of the ramp, throwing him back inside, drawing him up and delivering vertical drop brainbuster. Back from the commercial, Kevin Owens makes his entrance and gets on the mic and he says he's well aware people want to know how he feels about Cody teaming with Roman, and he has to be honest. But before he says anything, Tama Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu interrupted him. Tama gets on the mic like a weird little gremlin making weird little gremlin noises before saying Roman and Cody embarrassed Solo Sikoa last week, and that was a big mistake. They're gonna get what's coming to them at Bad Blood, but Kevin Owens, tonight he's gonna get what he's got coming to him, by orders of the real tribal chief. Owens says no one has ever wanted to hear anything Tama has to say, so why not get up here so he can punch his stupid face? Owens fends off Gorillas of Destiny pretty easily and trades Fritakayama punches with Fatu only for God to recover and put boots to him. Then DIY makes the save and referees and security swarm to break the brawl up, and Nick Aldis comes out and books a trios match for tonight's main event. Then we saw a tornado tag team match between Bayley and Naomi vs Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton, and the result of this match was Bayley and Naomi won the match by pinfall with a double pin on Nia Jax. Post-match, referee Jessica Carr shrugs and raises both women's hands, so presumably, it'll be a triple threat for Nia Jax at Bad Blood. Back from the commercial, we get a Chelsea Green vignette where she is training amidst a bunch of garbage for a dumpster match against Mia Yim and is understandably very prissy about it. Nick Aldis is backstage with Bayley and Naomi, and instead of booking a triple threat, he makes a #1 contenders match between them for next week. Kevin Owens makes his entrance and the Bloodline are shown beating DIY down backstage. They come to the stage and attack Owens, but here comes the Street Profits to make the save and they lay the Bloodline out on the floor and regroup in the ring. In the main event of the show, we saw a match between Kevin Owens and Street Profits versus the Bloodline, and the match ended in a disqualification when Owens hits stunner to Tama and goes for the pin, but Loa breaks it up. Referee Dan Angler calls out the bell. Ford with a Tope Con gyro, the brawling continues, Bloodline destroying everybody and calling for the triple powerbomb on Owens when DIY comes to ringside to make the save. Bloodline wipes them out again, but KO has recovered enough to deny them the powerbomb. Fatu rams him into the apron a few times, a big headbutt, and then Cody Rhodes comes with the chair. Sliding into the ring, Werewolf with a Van Terminator, but the Cody Cutter takes him out and the Bloodline are sent packing. Owens has the chair, Cody turns around but Kev throws the chair aside, his better angels winning the moment. Rhodes offers a hand and Owens shakes it and the show goes off the air.